Hi, it's Sue from Kind Living. You remember that children's song, the heel bone's connected to the leg bone, leg bone's connected to the knee bone. It's really true. So if you, for example, can't lift your foot, what we call dorsiflex, it has an impact on your ability to extend the hip. If you can't extend the hip, it's harder to extend the back. If you can't extend the back sufficiently, it makes it difficult for the shoulder blade to glide down and backwards when you go to raise your arm or flex your shoulder, which can then have an impact when you do flex your shoulder of creating what is known as an impingement syndrome or a pinching sensation in the front of the shoulder. So it's really important that you make sure that your ankle is supple, allowing you to lift the foot. A few things we like to work on in our yoga classes is to create our own toe spreaders using our fingers. So we'll just weave our fingers between our toes like you're shaking hands with your foot, and then squeeze your fingers using your toes. And what this will do is work a lot of the intrinsic muscles of the foot, which are helpful in maintaining the arch. We'll mobilize, massage, generally get that foot moving. From there, we'll then progress to either using maybe a tennis ball or a therapy ball and roll the foot out. And we'll make sure that we get all the nooks and crannies, getting into the heel, getting into all of those 26 bones, 33 joints, 34 muscles of the foot. It doesn't stop there. We'll also work on some strengthening elements using something like a stretchy band, a therapy band, and we'll loop the big toe. It's really important that you can move your toes independently. So we'll lift the toe and then against resistance, press down. And you can start to really appreciate the intrinsic or internal muscles working and getting active again. We'll then take the band to the four toes and continue to work them. And it's really interesting to notice how difficult it can be to move the big toe independently of the second through fifth toes. Another thing that can really have a huge impact on your ability to lift the foot is tension that many of us have in the back of the lower leg. And we live in a part of the world with cold weather. I'm wearing a vest today and it's June. We also live in a part of the world with lots of cement, so we do need to have footwear to protect our feet. So a great technique is to take 2 therapy balls and get them contained in some sort of pouch, and you can proceed to roll out the lower leg muscles, and rolling from just above the ankle to just below the knee. And we'll do this for 1 to 2 minutes. We'll also do a simple calf stretch. Now, a calf stretch, you can roll up a blanket. Here I can use my meditation cushion so that the toes are higher than the heel. And in addition to a static stretch, we'll introduce a movement component of moving side to side. That side-to-side movement can help to restore a gliding action of the muscles that make up the lower leg. So then, if we can dorsiflex or lift the foot, it makes it easier to extend the hip, which makes it easier to extend the spine, which makes it easier for the shoulder blade to glide back gently, so that when you flex your shoulder, you get some freedom and you can avoid that unpleasant pinching situation. So it does make sense, if you have an issue with your shoulder, follow the pathway down to the foot and see if there's something else that could use your attention. A few simple tools to help you to move better. When we move better, we feel better. When we feel better, we're generally nicer to be around. Give it a try. Namaste.